Hey everyone, I'm Skotti from Skotti RNY. This is my week 150 post-op Roux-en-Y gastric bypass and maintenance update. Hello and welcome to my channel. Hey everyone, how's it going? Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. For a lot of people it was a long weekend this past weekend. For me, it was a long weekend this past weekend. Yes it was. No, it's been a good week. It's been so good, it's been fantastic, right? I'm going to tell you about myself right now. I'm 6'2", 48 years old. My highest weight ever recorded was 419 pounds in August of 2014. I had surgery July 7th, 2015 at Humber River Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. My surgery weight was 340 pounds. My surgery goal weight was 219 pounds, which I originally reached that goal at week 33. My maintenance goal weight range is 220 to 225 pounds. Last week I was 224.8 pounds, and this week I'm a whopper 226.8 pounds for a gain of 2 pounds. A gain. Yep. Making my loss from surgery of 113.2 pounds and a total loss from my highest weight ever recorded of 192.2 pounds. I'm up. Yeah, I'm up. Why am I up? Well, it could be the food I ate. It could be the drink I drank. I think a lot of it right now is water retention. We were out all day yesterday, like all day, and it was hot. Like it was hot. Of course, what are you supposed to do when you're out all day in the hot weather? Keep yourself hydrated, right? So I had like over 3 liters of water just throughout the course of the day while we were out. I didn't pee that much, just a little bit. So it could be partially that. Food-wise, I didn't steer off of what I've been eating. Everything has been fairly good. Again, fairly good. So we're going to chalk it up as that, and we'll kind of pay attention over the next couple of days and make sure that this water retention is coming off, and if not, then I'll have to make a few adjustments here and there, and let's see what we can figure out with this bad boy. Yeah, so I'm a little bit over my range, but hey, I'm in maintenance and I'm still trying, and that's the main thing. I'm still good, all right? Yeah. But yeah, so yesterday was beautifully hot, beautifully sunny, lots of water, did a handful of activity. We were all outside all day long, so doing some activity and whatnot. So it was really good. Aside from that, last week, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, yeah, it was my birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. Last week, that's what it was. Because of the chaos just from life, I got a really, really nice birthday cake from my family last week. Yeah. It was a fruit platter. Yeah. Because I don't eat cake, and I have, but I haven't, but for like 9 weeks or so now, I've cut out all that kind of carb stuff, right? So they got me a fruit platter. Now, I say carbs from like breads and cakes and stuff like that, so I've cut all that out. So it was a really nice gesture, and I totally appreciate it. And of course, hey, it's fruit. And how does it taste? Oh, it was delicious. It was really good. So that was really enjoyable to have that. It was a nice thought, nice gesture, and not too many people, think of that. So I'm glad that I had a fruit platter as my cake, because I'm a weight loss surgery patient in maintenance. Yep, that was good. Let's see what else. Oh, so I don't know what was kind of getting into me there. I was cleaning out the freezer. That's what it was. I had some fish in there still. Bass, a friend from work gave me. So I said, hey, let's cook up some fish. So the other day, which I don't remember what day that was, but the other day, and I had fish. I can't remember how I did it. I baked it, I know that, with some olives and garlic, a couple other things. Yeah. And then I had that for breakfast. That's what it was. That's what I'm getting to. It was breakfast. I had fish for breakfast. I'm like, fish for breakfast? Who eats fish for breakfast other than a fisherman? Me. Why not? hey, excellent source of protein, right? Something different. You know, unless you like eating the same thing every day, which I do really, because it's usually yogurt one day and oatmeal the next, but I'm out of the oatmeal now, so it'll be something different. So yeah, I am used to the same, but it was just like, yeah, you know what, let's just, again, cleaning out the freezer, so got that fish. And I was able to enjoy it because of the broth that it was in. Because remember before I've mentioned how sometimes I find fish a little too dry. So with the marinated sauce that it was in, that was really good broth. So that helped it go down, and it wasn't really hard to go down either. It was really good, flavorful, of course. So I had that for breakfast, and I think I even had that for, if it wasn't lunch that day, then it was the lunch the next day too. Yeah, no, it was really good. Hey, if you've never had fish for breakfast, you should try it. Oh yeah. And I am not a keto guy, but again, having cut down a lot of these carbs and stuff from breads and stuff, I've just seen different recipes here and there for keto this or low carb that. And I had seen one for, it was pizza dough, and I don't know if, and I'm not plugging anything here if it is, okay, whatever, but fathead dough, yeah. Where it's made of like almond flours and mozzarella cheese and cream cheese and stuff like that. Because I had seen a fathead dough pizza. Like, hey, that's a kind of a cool idea. I've done the cauliflower crust pizza before, so I might try that fathead dough. But I made the fathead dough-ish, very similar to a recipe that I found somewhere here on YouTube, and it was for cheese biscuits. It was quite simple. Made the dough pretty much exactly how they called for it, but I added a little bit of old cheddar to it, in it a little bit, and they baked them off in muffin tins. And then I added just a couple of sprinkles of cheddar cheese on top of it while it baked. Whew. Man, woman, it was delicious. Oh, yeah, that really was delicious. I was quite surprised by that. I don't know if I've ever had anything. I've done some other things with almond before, almond flour, but I don't think like that. So that was really good. So I made a batch. I had 10. I got 8. They're in the freezer, so I can pull one out, have it, and be done with it. And carbs, I think like the whole net carbs was 4 grams of carbs, I think, for that, if I remember off the top of my melon. So it was good. Again, I like to experiment with food, things like that. So is there anything out there that you guys have experienced now? Like you want to experiment, I should say, because before surgery, I did dabble in a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but now because we watch what we eat, I watch what I eat, and I have to be more creative, I like to try different things. Tell me what you're trying out there that you've never had before, and when it comes to cooking and or baking, and it's just something that you may have before, but now, hey, you know what, that's actually pretty good. Let me know in the comments down below. And thanks again for last week for all your comments. I appreciate that. That's great getting you guys involved like that. I like to see what you guys are up to as well. So comment down below about the things that you like to bake now that you probably wouldn't have before. And you're surprised with how well it tastes. Yeah. So we'll go from there. And that was it. Fruit platter, fish, yeah. Yep, and yep. So yeah, I think that's everything for this week. I'm starting to ramble now, so that's definitely it. I'm starting to journal a little bit more on Instagram. I have an Instagram link down below in the details down below. Feel free to click on it and take a look around. And that's it. So thanks again to my subscribers. I totally appreciate you guys. And don't forget to like the videos, because we always like to be liked. And that's everything. Thanks, everybody. And remember, not every day is fantastic, but at least I have the opportunity to live every day. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.